In this episode of the School Library Scoop, I am going to show you how to use Gale books and authors as a practical tool for book selection in your school library. So, of course, we're starting here at the South Dakota State Library homepage, which is library.sd.gov, and I'm going to click on Electronic Resources at the top, which takes us to our A to Z listing of our electronic resources and databases, and then I'll scroll down to Books and Authors. So selecting books for a school library requires a really clear, structured approach to ensure the collection meets both the academic and recreational needs of students, while also adhering to state policies like House Bills 1197 and 1239. And knowing what books to order can be really challenging, especially with the ever-growing number of new releases and our student interests constantly evolving. So that's really where Gale Books and Authors comes in. This platform offers quick recommendations, new books, spotlight titles, librarian favorites, expert picks, and award winners all in one place. So it's a great resource to help you make informed book selection decisions really efficiently. So I'm starting out here on the homepage of the platform, and I'm going to show you first how to search for a specific book. So let's say you have a book in mind that you would like to order, but you're not really sure all of the details of it. So you could just put that book in here. So I'm just going to look up The Lost Library. So I pull that book up, and this is a novel from 2023. If I click on this, it's going to give us some more information. So it gives us a little narrative, a little description of the book. And it also, you can look at reviews here. So if I click reviews, there are 5 reviews of this book that I can read that are from reputable sources, including Booklist and Publishers Weekly, Kirkus, the Hornbook, New York Times. Some are different, but a lot of these reviews come from the same places for all of the books. And then you also have read-alikes here. So if you know that you need more books like this or more books in this genre in your library, here's some that are similar. And of course, if you clicked on those, you'd get the same information. And then there's a little more information about the book as well. So it tells you which genres it belongs in, some of the subcategories, some subgenres, settings, subjects, the time period, and who the main characters are. So this is really handy just to give you that information that you need about a book if you are curious about a really specific book. Beyond that, you can also browse for book ordering ideas. So if you are looking for inspiration, you can browse by genre. So if I click here, I can say that I want to look at fiction and I just want to look at children's books right now. So I start to get this list of children's fiction. I think right now we're in fantasy fiction, but I could change this. And then we have all of our other genres here as well. So if I clicked on any of these books, I'd get that same information that I just got for The Lost Library. You can also do book lists here. So this is a great way to maybe discover some new titles that align with student interests or curriculum needs or your library's overall collection development goals. So you could look here through these different award-winning books. I can go back up here to expert picks and librarian favorites. So we get our list of expert picks here. So if I want Alice in Wonderland read-alikes, I can click on that list and get a whole list of ideas that are going to really help streamline book selection, that book selection process, and ensure that our libraries remain a really dynamic and engaging space for our readers at all levels. So you can see here, these pull up, and then I could click on these. I could start to filter by children's, young adults, adult, whatever it is I'm looking for in my library. So this is a really great tool. It's a great way to ensure that you are looking at reviews, you are looking at your genres, you're looking at what other libraries and librarians are choosing in their libraries as well. And I encourage you to start using platforms like this, tools like this, when you are selecting books in your library to make sure that you are meeting the needs of all of your stakeholders. So thank you for tuning in to this episode of the School Library Scoop, and I will see you next time.